Good morning to everybody. Today we are going to make some carrot juice. But first, we're going to take a look at this F722 SE flight control board. Let me get a good zoom in on it. Obviously it's running the F7 chip. It does come with some blue rubber mounts for soft mount, SD card slot for your black box, OSD, and it runs 2 cameras. This board has a ton of features. This will be going in the Alien Slam build that's coming up, and not the ideal board, but it, use what you got. So anyway, we're going to take a look at the pinouts on that. Real quick. You can pause this if you want to take a look at it, but it kind of gives you an idea how to set things up. And all the different features and specs. And you can run GPS on it. Yeah, interesting story in the Denver Post. Drones, or I don't know exactly if they're like a quad drone or a plane, but I think a plane because they talk about 6-foot wingspan. Scanning the area, and some of the comments from our government officials were interesting anyway. You'll have to read that, and because hobbyists have had GPS control for what, 10 years, and so I'm sure they'll figure out what's going on. Hopefully somebody not ruining the hobby. Come on, stay respectful in this. Anyway, we'll talk more about this as we get into the build. We're going to go on to our carrot juice, and our shout out of the day is John Kohler. He is got a few channels, Growing Your Greens, Okay Raw. I think he might have another one. He also sells juicers, and I can't put in words what he's done for me. Introducing me to microgreens and sharing his story of health problems, and that we have other options. It's just the information is not supplied to us. Anyway, we have some carrots. I am very fortunate, even though I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere. I have a small grocery store that's run by one person, a very nice lady, and she orders in organic vegetables for me. And one of my favorite things I love to get from her is the carrots, and they come in a giant bag. And that's that's just a baby carrot. Let's take a look at a real carrot. Now there's a carrot. Anyway, these things are amazing. I love them in Dr. Fruman's red lentil soup with the carrots and red lentils. And I've done it in the Instant Pot. Maybe I'll do that on a video. It takes 2 minutes, and it's really good. Everybody seems to enjoy it. Let's get to cutting these guys up. And he just has you use the carrot juice, but sometimes I'll go ahead and throw in, what the grindings out of the juicer in the juice, and it thickens it, or the soup, I'm sorry, and it thickens it up somewhat. But if you're into energy drinks with who knows what in it, and you think they give you a lot of energy, you should try some carrot juice. Unless you have an issue with it, with sugar levels or something like that. with all this stuff, it's trial and error. We're all a little different. We all have a little different health problems. Our immune system is weak in different areas. And that's, you know, if I really would suggest a food log or whatever, kind of pay attention to what you ate the day before, that sort of thing. Let's see what these two guys do. They may yield enough. Now let me grind these up. You may want to hit the fast forward. Okay, and always tip your juicer back and forth. Let it run a second. Should let it run a little bit longer, but make sure you tip it back and forth. A little bit always drains out. Oh yeah. The breakfast of champions. Cup of this in the morning. You won't want coffee. You won't need it. And another big thank you to John, and give a big shout out to my mom. Unfortunately 1,000 miles away, so her seeing me here and talking on the phone is about what we get. So to you and to my mom and to John, here's to you guys. I'm telling you, that is just music in your mouth. Try it out. Hopefully soon we'll be throwing some solder to this F7 board and see what it can do. See you on the next one.